Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to Metlife Stadium for the start of the regular season play in the New York Jets franchise on Madden 20 for the PC. We're now in the fourth season of the Jets franchise, trying to make it a repeat season where the Jets went all the way to the Super Bowl and beat the New Orleans Saints. Tonight, we start out against the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams have a championship caliber roster, and to come off victorious, I know that both teams would love to establish the run and control the game that way. Can the Jets, with Le'Veon Bell in the lead for the rushing attack, have a solid first game of the season to get New York headed in the right direction? Let's find out as the Jets take on the Colts here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. To start the game, Luck brings the Colts to the line of scrimmage at the 24. And he rolls out, throws complete to T.Y. Hilton out at the 42-yard line. Tackled finally by Jamal Adams. Marlon Mack bounces it to the outside on the left for a second down gain and another first down for the Colts. Luck back to pass. Completes it out to Hilton, and he has a 9-yard gain. Second and inches, and second-year man Morris Owens picks it up. Second and 12 now. Luck goes down the middle, and he hits Anderson for the first down at the 17-yard line. As I said in the last video, Anderson is now the number 3 wide receiver behind Hilton in Funches, and that would have changed if he would just stayed in New York. Rob Candle hits on a 29-yard field goal to give the Colts the lead 3-0. Darnold with the play fake over the middle, complete to Trayvon Wesco out at the 47-yard line. A 22-yard gain on the first play from scrimmage. And Bell has a nice juke move and gets to the 31-yard line of the Colts. The Jets moving down the field in a hurry. Darnold back pass again, completes this one to Herndon inside the 15. First and 10 for the Jets. Crowder has this complete inside the 5. Second and 2. And Bell cannot make it to the end zone, just shy of scoring. But he gets the first down yardage, and he punches it in on the first down run up the middle. The veteran Justin Houston was just too late on the play, and it's 7-3 Jets. Luck now in the zone, operating from the 27, completes this one out to Doyle, and he's out to the 48-yard line. Mack carries it to the right, inside Jet territory at the 46. Second and 4, Mack gets it again, and is taken down, fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by the Colts, recovered by Justin Ridgway. First and 10, though. Luck lets it fly, and it's complete to T.Y. Hilton at the 9-yard line. It's covered by Brian Poole, but that was just a laser of a pass. Owen carries it to the left and is stopped just shy of the end zone. Marcus May on the stop, and Mack makes the touchdown count as he punches it in from the 1-yard line. 10-7, the Colts with the lead now. Darnold back to pass, throws complete to John Ross, and he's out inside Colt territory at the 38-yard line. 22 yards after the catch. Darnold again over the middle, complete to McGuire. Just about to the end of the first quarter, Darnold throws in the end zone and just about intercepted Aaron Colvin on the coverage, and John Ross they couldn't get in position to make that catch. Darnold back to pass on the third down play, and he is sacked. Ryan Shazier breaks through and makes the tackle. That brings on Daniel Carlson for a 49-yard boot, and it's through. 10-10 is now your score with 11 and a half minutes left to go in the second quarter. Luck operating out of the shotgun, throws complete to Hilton, and he has enough for the first down out to the 38. On 2nd and 12, Luck tries to run and is stopped by Jamal Adams. The pass this time goes out to Doyle. He has a 9-yard pickup, stopped just short of the first down yardage by Blake Cashman. It's really been fun to see the blossoming career of that young man right there, because he was not an awesome prospect out of college, and that is intercepted by Clayton Gathers. Oh my goodness. And it's starting for Sam Darnold. The first interception of the game. Let's hope there isn't any more. Intended for Herndon. It looks as if Darnold didn't even see Gathers, and he made the interception. Luck back to pass, and he can't find anybody open. Jordan Jenkins makes the stop back at the 49. That takes Luck out of the zone and completes the pass anyway to Robbie Anderson, stopped by Blake Cashman on 3rd and long. That only gets them halfway there, and they have to punt it to the Jets. Darnold back, the pass throws over the middle to Jamison Crowder, complete at the 45-yard line of the Colts. Bell alone in the backfield, gets the handoff. Oh, what a nice spin move, and takes it down to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 5. The pass is complete to Herndon for the first down at the 32. Bell takes it left side, big gain out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Now in the red zone, Darnold throws into the end zone, and that is off the mark and intercepted by third-year cornerback Rock Ya-Sin out of Temple. Darnold tried to throw that on the run, and it just was way off target. Intended for Jamison Crowder, but that was nowhere even close. That gives the Colts back the ball at their 20-yard line. 2nd and 10, fake handoff. Luck goes over the middle, complete to Hilton, and he has it out to the 50-yard line. The Colts trying to put some points on the board before halftime, and the ball is complete out to Hilton at the 34-yard line. Mack gets the call, can't get out of the backfield. Brian Poole on the stop, loss of 3 yards. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 10-10. Throw out to Mack, and he's out of bounds at the 26. So on 4th and 2, Campbell tries a 43-yard field goal, and it is good. 13-10, the Colts have taken the lead. Darnold from the 27 throws complete across the middle to Jamison Crowder. From the 40-yard line, the fake handoff, and there looks to be defensive pass interference. That is the call. Darius Leonard is guilty of the infraction, and that gives the Jets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, the pass goes out to Ross, and it's complete at the 27. The Jets trying to put their own points on the board before halftime. The throw complete again to Ross. inside the 10-yard line, and timeout Jets. Time is running out. Only 22 seconds left on the clock. Darnold back to pass, throws, and it's intercepted in the end zone. That makes Darnold's third interception on the game. Picked off by Malik Hooker in the end zone. I thought for sure John Ross was going to be able to catch that in the corner, but Darnold just didn't throw it there. Either that or he was off target, one of the two. And that takes us into halftime with your score 13-10. The Colts are in the lead. So, although the Colts lead here at the break, neither team has asserted the running game as the primary attack method. Darnold, he's having a tough game here. In the first half, he's thrown 3 picks alone, and that needs to be corrected if New York hopes to make a comeback in the second. For some thoughts from the coaches on what needs adjustments, let's go to Eurocat, baby, with some comments from the sideline.
Both coaches are telling me that making some blocking adjustments for the running game is of utmost importance heading into the second half. Coach Dale was very concerned that Sam was really taking chances with the ball that he doesn't really need to take. He said, "We're working with him to try to see beyond just one play and see the bigger picture, but it's a hard process." He has a lot of confidence that he can make improvements in that regard, though. Coach Reich has taken a little different approach in that he has the seasoned quarterback in Andrew Luck, so working on getting the running game going has his full attention. Making a drastic change is not his mindset, but he said that making some minor blocking adjustments will be necessary.
Thank you for that report, and I tend to agree with Coach Reich. Teaching Luck much more is not going to accomplish much. The real big question is what changes can each team make in the running game? Controlling the clock is a dependency for success, and both teams really need to establish that going into the second half. Stay with us to find out what changes are made, because we'll be right back. Welcome back to Metlife Stadium on a Thursday night game, opening our season against the Indianapolis Colts. Now, this has been a rough start for Darnold. He seems to be having some serious accuracy issues, and we'll see if that continues here in the second half. To get us started, after a holding call on Jack Willig, Darnold drops back, and he is sacked. Jamal Sheard making the stop back at the 8-yard line. So the Jets in a hole. Darnold throws, and it's caught by Enunwa out at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, a 28-yard reception. Now on 3rd and 10, Darnold again. Over the middle, complete to Chris Herndon inside Colt territory at the 43. Le'Veon Bell, with a nice spin move, and he has a 9-yard pickup. Darnold can't get out of the grasp of Leonard, sacked back at the 40-yard line. Back to pass again, rolling to his left, hits Ross on a crossing pattern, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And that is the first of his career here in New York. Hopefully the first of many. Now 17-13, and after 3 and out by the Colts, Bell takes it to the left side, has excellent yardage out to midfield. McGuire giving Bell a little rest. He takes the ball out to the left inside Colt territory down to the 42. Bell back in there, and did he get the first? No, they're going to call him just a little bit short. And Darnold, with the quarterback sneak, gets the first down. Bell again Up the numbers on the left side, has the first down to the 24. Now on 3rd and 12. Darnold back to pass. Hits Crowder in the numbers. A very accurate pass down to the 12-yard line. Probably would have had more yardage, but he got tangled up a little bit with Herndon. And Darnold goes down. Ryan Shazier on the stop back at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 17. Darnold throws across the middle, and it's intercepted. Oh my goodness, his 4th of the game. Ryan Shazier making the grab on that one, giving the Colts the ball. 1st and 10 at the 10. The throw, it goes deep to T.Y. Hilton. He has the grab out at the 49-yard line. 39-yard pass play, and this one is complete to Funches on the right side. Indy moving down the field in a hurry. Luck back to pass. Yo, this is intercepted. That looks like it was deflected by Brian Poole, maybe? Let's take a second look at that. Yes, Brian Poole deflected that pass and right into the arms of a waiting Avery Williamson. And that brings an abrupt end to the Colt threat, bringing us to the end of the 3rd quarter. You score 17-13 Jets, and it's 1st and 10 from the 42. Darnold back to pass, throws complete to Herndon, and he's down to the 37 inside Colt territory. 4 catches for the big man, 70 yards on the night. 3rd and 7 now. Back to pass. Darnold has all day, and he hits John Ross inside the 15. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Bell takes it left side, and he's inside the 5, spins, and is tackled at the 4. 2nd and 3, and Darnold goes down again. Leonard with his 2nd sack on the evening, this time at the 9. Darnold throws complete to Crowder, and he has a Jet touchdown. His first receiving touchdown of the season. And I'm sure that we're going to see more out of him going forward. Now 24-13 Jets. The Colts need to climb out of this one. 6.5 minutes left to go in the game. A completion out to Mack, and he's out to the 40-yard line. 1st down, Indianapolis. Luck back to pass. Is not in the zone again. It's Robbie Anderson over the middle for a 1st down. From the 47, Anderson again to the 39-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. Pass this time goes to Anderson again. He's out of bounds at the 34. 2nd and 6 now. The throw into the end zone, caught by T.Y. Hilton out of the back of the end zone. 2nd-year man Zeke Boone makes the catch down at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Luck hits Hilton again, tackled at the 10-yard line by Williamson. Mack stumbles out of the backfield, can't get to the line of scrimmage, and that brings up 4th and goal. Campbell comes on and puts through the field goal, and it's now 24-16. The Jets still have the lead, but now it's cut to just 8 points. Bell around the side gets, 2 spin moves. He's out in the open. 20-10 touchdown, New York, and Bell and company are in the end zone, making it rain. A 74-yard touchdown run by Le'Veon Bell. puts the Jets back on top by 2 full scores. 31-16. Luck back to pass, as all day, and finally runs out of time. Sacked by Jordan Jenkins. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Luck back to pass again. And it's complete to Doyle, out of bounds at the 25. And you're probably going to see passing the rest of the way. Luck throws, and that one is broken up by Blesson Austin. Again, Luck drops back, throws long, and this one intended for Devin Funches, and he can't make the grab. And there you have the turnover on downs. So Mullins is in there at quarterback now. Bell around the left side, takes it inside the 20 to the 19-yard line into red zone visit for the Jets. McFarland. Oh, and he has room, spins, and he's down to the 6-yard line. Timeout taken by the Colts, and it does no good. They have lost this one. 31-16 is your score. A dominant fourth quarter by the Jets that the Colts were not able to recover from gives New York an opening weekend win to start the season off on a positive note. I was really leery of the Jets being able to pull this one out, especially after Darnold threw a 4th interception in the game. Taking a look at his stats, if it weren't for those picks, he had a really good game. 380 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, and a 69% completion average are all good numbers. We have to be able to do something about him throwing into situations that are no-win scenarios. Way too many 50-50 balls can be a detriment to a passing attack, and learning how to throw the ball away would help extremely well. Le'Veon Bell had a terrific second half, which was aided by that 74-yard touchdown run, but it just seemed that the Colts' run defense was getting worn down as the second half progressed. I know that McFarland only had 3 touches, but he made the most of them with a 6-yard average, and he may be someone to look at closely. I think his speed is going to be an asset moving forward, and he seems to be in the right offense for that. When it came to the receivers, I thought that putting John Ross on the outside was brilliant, and it proved to be true. Now all we need to see is his ability to have a breakout game that would boost his dev rate. The defense was outstanding again. Jamal Adams' leadership seems to be paying off. It's hard to isolate 1 or 2 players because they all did such a good job. Perry Nickerson had himself a good preseason, and it seems to have carried into the regular season. I just look for good things out of this kid. In the kicking game, the acquisition of Daniel Carlson. While the season is uber young at this point, it seems to be paying dividends. 4 extra points and 1 field goal made from 49 yards out were all good. So time is going to tell if he keeps that momentum through the rest of the season. Moving on to some players' upgrades this week. Right tackle Jeremy Irons gets an agile upgrade, gets boost to his awareness, run block, and run block finesse, which lends itself quite nicely to trying to get the running game to be more of a prominent feature in this offensive attack. Right guard Kason Shropshire gets an agile upgrade as well, but his boosts are primarily in the passing arena as well as awareness and strength. Someone's efforts in the weight room are paying off. Someone that we talked about earlier is getting a deep threat upgrade, and that is John Ross. Getting boosts in his all-around catching and a +2 in release, which is what he really needs at this point. At 97 speed, that isn't an issue. But release is one of his lowest rated attributes, so anything to get that boosted is a plus. Ja'Kai Polite gets a run stopper upgrade, primarily to get his block shed attribute a little higher, and although he doesn't get an overall boost at this time, he does get a +2 boost in block shedding. And finally, backup left outside linebacker Duke Riley gets a pass coverage upgrade, and he does get a zone coverage boost, as well as his awareness is boosted. We have a bit of bad news in that the Dolphins have stolen hidden development rookie Kevin Young off the practice squad. I didn't see that coming. And if I would have thought about it just a little bit longer, I would have changed him back to a halfback. And Miami, most likely, wouldn't have been interested in him. But as it is, we've lost at least a star development running back, which is not a good thing. Next up for the Jets is facing Cam Newton and the pass-happy Panthers. The reason that I say that is that Christian McCaffrey is out with a shoulder tear, and so is one of his backups, Elijah Holyfield. That means that passing is going to be a big deal for Carolina this next week. They already proved that they could pass the ball coming off an over 300-yard performance, so I think it'll be interesting to see what the pass defense of the Jets can do in this game. The Panther D-line is led by K'Wan Short and Gerald McCoy on the outside, and seemed a little soft at the defensive tackle spot, so inside might produce some room for Le'Veon Bell? Not sure. Then again, he has to deal with the ever-present Luke Kuechly, as well as Shaq Thompson at middle linebacker. The secondary has plenty of experience with Boston and Reed, so Darnold may have a time finding room downfield, so the short to medium routes might be the better option. That's going to do it here from MetLife and bring this episode of the New York Jets franchise here on the Football Freak Sports Network to a close. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and remember to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications of new videos as they come out. New York has recorded a win to start out this new season, and with Darnold finding the opposition 4 times in this one, can he find a way to keep from doing more of the same against the Panthers? Bell is looking to have another outstanding performance to set a tone for the rushing game. What option will the Jets take in finding room for him, running wide on the vets, or trying the middle with a softer defense inside? To find out, be with us as the Jets play host to the Panthers back here in MetLife Stadium. Until then, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.